Hello guys, welcome back. Now today's video is a little different from the others, but not that much, because today we are watching and talking about the new game from the devs that made Girls Frontline, XD Inc. and Sunborn Network, and it's called Reverse Collapse Project Backery. Now this game is actually pretty good. I got the chance to get the key. Thank you the devs from getting the key. I also have 3 version of the game that I can give for free in a giveaway. So if you catch me online on twitch.tv/Jakazin, you can come there and we're gonna do a giveaway for the game when it comes out on March 22nd. Now, let's talk about the game a little bit. The game is really big. It's probably around like 100 hours of gameplay. It has multiple endings, and on top of that, you also, like, story-wise, you are basically fighting in the second Cold War, and you are playing the main protagonist at the start, which is called Mendo, which is an officer, a soldier from the Arctic Union, and you're fighting the evil bad guys, right? I believe it's a Rossartrism. It's a little bit of a mindful, but like it's an evil organization, and we don't know what they're up to. So there's gonna be a lot of story, a lot of dialogues, fully voice acted in Japanese, by the way, but there are UI-wise multiple languages: English, Japanese, Chinese, and others. But going back to the story is really rich. It's kind of in depth, and there's multiple endings. There are multiple endings, so be careful when or what you choose. Right now, when it comes to gameplay, what is Reverse Collapse? It's a tactical RPG. For example, if you never played these games before, maybe you didn't play Girls Frontline before, it's sort of like Xcom. If you don't know what Xcom is, you gotta Google, okay? Now, it's a tactical RPG, so you're gonna have your grid in the field, you're gonna have your chibi characters, there's gonna be 10 plus playable characters, so that's a lot. You get Mendo at first, and then you get the first mysterious girl, Jeffity, and then progressing with the story, you get new characters. There's some new characters, there's some returning characters from Girls Frontline, there's some Easter eggs, so it's gonna be a nice trip right through the game. Now, going back to the gameplay, is your classic tactical RPG. So you're gonna find yourself in a grid, and when you click your characters, you have your skills, personal skills, you have consumables, you have your basic attacks, you can go in stealth at any point. There's multiple ways of clearing a stage. There's I believe 60 plus different stages, which is a lot actually. And once you are in game, there are multiple types of mission. There's like stealth missions, there's environmental mechanics like fog and stuff like that, campfires. You can move your characters in stealth, you can run around, you can get on high ground, you can go take refuge or like block stuff with going inside houses and stuff. You can use deployables, you can use items such as like bombs, trip mines, scanners, turrets, and you can craft on the spot if you have collected the materials during the match. So it's very in depth, and it's basically exactly like XCOM would be. It's the same genre but anime. Okay, so you are seeing some gameplay while I'm talking, obviously, and when I played like a couple of hours to check the game out, and it was very complicated in a good sense. It was like you had to stay there, and you have like an objective, right? And you go there, and you have different ways where you can finish the game, right? You can finish the mission. Like the mission tells you, okay, do this, but it doesn't tell you how you should do it. You can do whatever you want, which is pretty good, because what you're doing usually is following instruction, but you don't have to do it in a certain way. You can improvise, you can do whatever you want, you can take as many turns as you want. Sure, when you do that, it's gonna maybe give you like a less, like if you go above the minimum requirements for the S tier clearing, you're gonna get like less, but it's not a big deal because you can replay everything, and there's also multiple endings. So if you're interested in that, you will be playing again anyway to choose multiple options. So once you're done with the mission, you will be presented with the final results. It's gonna give you a vote. I believe it's like S and then below. If you do everything it's S, then it's A, then it's B. I don't know what else because I'm not that bad. So I never got to see a C. I don't even know if there is a C. Okay, so being that good, I know it's a problem, but I believe there is maybe less if you don't do anything, or maybe you just fail, okay? So let's assume you win. After you win, the characters that you played with that were deployed in the match get leveled up, and now you get technique points, you get research points, you get materials that you get to bring the materials that you got in the camp into your headquarter, into your basically the headquarter. And from that menu, you can decide to do multiple upgrades, such as upgrading the character level, upgrading their skills, because you can. All the characters have their own skill tree that you can level up the different skills and either unlock a new one or power up the ones you already have. And they give you basically, depends on the character, but they give you advantages during the combat, such as higher damage or higher chance to crit, higher chance to hit. You know, like XCOM games, when you're shooting, there's like a percentage and you might miss because like maybe you're far away, or maybe they're above and like hard to aim. Maybe there's some environmental. So in that case, you have to use the skills to get a little bit of an advantage and get actually allowing yourself to actually hit the enemy. Okay, so you do need to use those skills. Depending on the characters, they have different skills. For example, the Jeffy has the sniper enhancement, so you can actually get higher hit percentage, so you don't miss basically. And the MC also has a deployable shield that you can deploy for 2 turns, and like it blocks the enemy bullets. So different characters have different skills, but that's not the only thing that you can upgrade. For example, on the side for the consumables and the deployables, you can actually use the scraps that you get to craft all the items first of all, and then all the different items, they have their own passive tree, right? Their own technical point consumption tree that you can use. You click that, you can decide, okay, I want to specialize on a certain aspect of these deployables. I want to have a bigger heals, bigger medikit, or I want to have a bigger bomb that does more damage and explodes in a bigger area. I want to have a more functional scanner that has like scans in a big area, or I want a turret, like stuff like that. You can actually specialize and get higher stats on the item, or unlock better versions of that item. You can go like from the tiny medikit to the big medikit that you can actually use to rest people that might have died on your team. So you have a lot of stuff to do, and for a game that is not a gacha, I believe this has a lot of gameplay that you can do. So if you're interested in this type of games, sure, you should probably check it out. There's a base game which is $24.99, which is the base game, and then there's the deluxe edition that gives you, it's a $39.99. It gives you 7 skins and digital art book, and then you get around like an album with around like 60 plus OST from the game, which is just the usual stuff for the deluxe edition. But those are the options. And from March 22nd, which is the release, to April 5th, there is an 18% discount. So if you are interested into the game, be sure to pick it up during this time window, so you can actually pay less, right? Get it for less. So I don't think there is anything else to say. I think you probably saw. If you have other question, you probably saw it in the gameplay right now. So I think that's it. That was Reverse Collapse, a project named Backery, Codename Backery. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out on Steam. It's on Steam, so you can play it on Steam. Check it out if you like it, and buy it out, okay? So thank you for watching. Also, thank you again, the devs, for giving me the key of the game and the keys for giveaway. We'll do a giveaway, okay? So thank you for watching, and see you next time.